Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm really sad right now because I just watched the first episode of Riverdale, but it happened that the memory card was full, so nothing recorded. To be forgiven, I will post the reaction to episode 2 right after this review. So you will get the review for episode 1 and the reaction to episode 2 one after the other. Now, for the review of the episode. This one starts up with the Blossom mystery, which is one of the biggest mystery of the episode and of the entire show, I think. We have still to learn a little more about it, but I'm sure some elements will come in the upcoming episodes. So, like I said, we are introduced to the Blossom family. Cheryl and Jason, who are twins, and we learn that Jason vanishes in a river. That seems a little suspicious, and the entire setup is really mysterious, but at the end of the episode we have a big twist. We have the reveal that Jason was shot. This episode was really good to establish all the characters. First of all, Archie, who is the protagonist of the show, is best friend with Betty, but he may have some feelings for her. And then Veronica comes in the mix as well, and that is without talking about Mrs. Grundy, who I think is his teacher, and they had some kind of weird relation on the 4th of July. That bit for me was a little weird and mysterious as well. Archie has two big passions in his life: football and music. And talking about football, he gets Jason's number 9, which is a cool touch, I think, of the episode, and it ties up some links, so it's good. That brings me to talk about his father company. Archie works in his father company, and we have a situation where he goes to talk to his coach that he can't do all the football he could because he works in his father company, and after he goes to his father and he talks about the football. So he gives two different versions, and Archie tells us that he wanna study and do music in his life. And after he have a really deep talk with his father, who talks to him about the consequences of his actions and his his choices in his life, and that talk was really good as well. Betty is Archie's best friend, and his sister Polly was with Jason Blossom. We will learn more about Betty's character in the upcoming episodes, but we learn that Cheryl doesn't like her, and when she tries to be cheerleader, she's a little mean towards her, and Veronica comes up clutch and helps her. She's very nice to her, and she comes with a fantastic speech about fire and ice, which fire and ice.
I need girls with fire on my squad.
I know what you need, Cheryl, because I know who you are. You would rather people fear than like you, so you traffic in terror and intimidation. You're rich, so you've never been held accountable. But I'm living proof. That certainty, that entitlement you wear on your head like a crown, it won't last. Eventually, there will be a reckoning. Or maybe that reckoning is now, and maybe that reckoning is me. Betty and I come as a matching set. You want one, you take us both. You wanted fire? Sorry, Cheryl Bombshell. My specialty's ice.
Yeah, that's about it for Betty. Now Veronica, she helps Betty in that try to be a cheerleader, and she developed kind of an interest with Archie, which we see at the end of the episode, and we see a little scene right there where Betty just runs off the party, and Veronica, she has just come to town. She has some family problems as well because her dad previously got arrested. So we have something more to develop right there. Now I will talk about Cherry Blossom. She's a really weird character. She's sassy. She comes and she just plays some games, if we could say it like that. I don't really like her right now because we don't really know her intentions, and I know she has lost her brother, but I think that doesn't give her the right to behave and treat people like she does in this episode. We have a cool cameo right at the beginning of the episode with Ross Butler, who plays Zach in 13 Reasons Why. He is Reggie in the series, and he knows Archie. He plays football as well, and I don't know if he will be a prominent character in the series later on, but I was really happy to see him. About the music, I think we have really great song choices during the episode who really fill up the space, and they set the mood for entire scenes. I'm thinking about the Mike Posner song, which fantastic. I really like that song, and the Tegan and Sarah's song as well, which I love. Those two songs are great, and Mike Posner, Tegan and Sarah, they are among my favorite artists. So yeah, all those things sets up a really moody show. I mean by that the show has its own atmosphere, feeling and tone. It's really unique, and it's about teens in a town with some mysteries, and I'm really excited to see the rest of the season. We had a great shot as well when Betty and Veronica were talking, and they were wearing their blue and white outfits, and we saw the background was contrasting with the characters. I thought it was a really nice shot, and the effects they did right there was really good as well. Even Archie's red hair at some point in the episode contrasts with the background, which is really funny. So all these elements and the characters who are one of the strengths of the show brings up a really good setup, and we have still to discover more about the town and the characters, but I'm sure we will learn about them a little more in the upcoming episodes. I would give this episode an 8.2 out of 10. Not a fantastic episode, but a great setup, like I said, and the characters who were brought in the picture, amazing. So I'm so sorry for the reaction who didn't record, but I will post the reaction for episode 2 really soon. Thank you for watching this review. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.